Greetings film fans. And welcome back to Sinnermax. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe and we will begin. The Duel of Decalogies. In 1986, director and novelist Clive Barker released his novella entitled The Hellbound Heart. Along with introducing Barker's Cenobites, the story was the basis for the 1987 film Hellraiser, written and directed by Barker. One Cenobite in particular, nameless in the original novella but nicknamed Pinhead by the production crew and fans, became a popular villain among horror movie fans. The overall plot of the franchise focuses on a puzzle box that opens a gateway to the hell-like realm of the Cenobite life forms. A sequel was released in September 1988, and received mixed reviews. It grossed $12.1 million at the box office. It was followed by Hellraiser 3, Hell on Earth in 1992. It took roughly 6 hours to apply Pinhead's prosthetic makeup on Doug Bradley every day. Throughout the franchise, Bradley became so adept at applying and removing the makeup on set that he's often been credited as a makeup assistant on several of the Hellraiser films. A reboot under the same name of the original is scheduled for release this year. Let's hope it's better than the last one, shall we? Up next, The Jungle Book. The first movie that springs to mind is more than likely the 1967 animated Disney version. In 1968, Disneyland Records released the album More Jungle Book, an unofficial sequel, which continued the story of the film. In 2003, Disney Toon Studios in Australia released a film sequel, The Jungle Book 2, in which Mowgli runs away from the Man Village to see his animal friends. In 2005, screenwriter Robert Rees pitched Jungle Book 3 to Disney, but the project never materialized. Elements of The Jungle Book were recycled in the later Disney feature film Robin Hood, such as Baloo being inspiration for Little John. In particular, the dance sequence between Baloo and King Louie was simply rotoscoped for Little John and Lady Cluck's dance. We also found 10 films with the title Robin Hood. However, there is more films based on his story. The Jungle Book is based on Rudyard Kipling's 1894 book of the same name. The characters are featured in their own video games, and appear in movies such as Who Framed Roger Rabbit and The King of Thieves. We also found 10 films for the Aladdin character, starting with a silent movie in 1917. To add to this collection of live-action films, a remake of Aladdin was released in 2019. On August 12, 2019, producer Lin announced his enthusiasm for a sequel and revealed that Disney is in the early stages of developing a follow-up. The studio also hopes to bring back Guy Ritchie to direct and Will Smith to reprise his role as the genie, while also telling a story that's fresh and new. He later stated that if they would make a sequel to Aladdin, it would not be a direct adaptation of the animated films The Return of Jafar, or Aladdin and the King of Thieves, but could borrow elements of them.
You are something the jungle has never seen before.
Has been missing, unheard of last 3 years. Now he's back.
Halloween. Excluding the 2 installments directed by Rob Zombie, on our list we begin with parts 1 to 6, followed by Itch 20, then Resurrection. Next is the 2018 release, and finally, Halloween Kills. The highest scoring installment slash of all is the first film, and the lowest is Halloween Resurrection. Here are the comic books and video games we found for the character Michael Myers. Excellent. The latest film, Halloween Kills, had its world premiere at the 78th Venice International Film Festival on September 8, 2021, and was theatrically released in the United States on October 15, 2021, by Universal Pictures. The film has grossed over $131 million worldwide against a production budget of $20 million, and received mixed reviews from critics, who praised the creative kills and performances, but criticized its screenplay and lack of innovation. As for the final trilogy, the upcoming sequel, Halloween Ends, is scheduled to be released on October 14, 2022. Yes, Halloween sure makes for a tough competitor. But will it take the win? Who's next? The Man from U.N.C.L.E., a film sequel to the series, was released in 1983, along with a collection of 8 feature films, and a remake in 2015. The Crime Doctor, a collection of 10 mystery films from the 1940s. If you can think of any more, please comment below. Calculating total scores. Okay. So, our winner for today's episode
Where you from? What's
is
your name?
Aladdin.
Aladdin! Hello, Aladdin. Nice to have you on the show. Can we call you Al? Or maybe just Din?
Stick around and check out the other episodes you may have missed. If you have enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe. And we will see you next time on Sinnermax. Goodbye.